Good morning, Internet. How are you going to get invited to our realm communities? Well, I'm happy to say that it's free. It's actually really easy. So welcome to Minecraft Hell, everybody. So this is our free community server. Why is it called Minecraft Hell? It looks so nice. Well, because right underneath this, if you look, you'll see that, oh my god! Oh my god, everything is normal. This is how it normally is. This is how it normally is. How did you get down here and survive? Oh my gosh. Well, yes. So, welcome to Minecraft Hell. This is the hardest realm you will ever play. Why is it so hard? Well, first of all, it's set to hard mode. There is no natural regeneration. And it's an amplified world. So, if you get out of the spawn area, you'll see that the world is amplified. It's actually a PlayStation 4 edition converted over to Bedrock, and this whole area is all amplified, so it's really cool. Someone destroyed the bridge. Well, there's more TNT, but you'll see that this realm has quite a history, and so if you want to survive it, my best advice is to get as far away from spawn as humanly possible. But as you can see, no one is safe. Oh, there's some cool stuff there. Someone should probably get that. So I think that's pretty cool. So, but how do I get the code to this realm? Well, how you get the code is simply, all you gotta do is just message me a screenshot of you being subscribed to this channel with notifications turned on. These servers are for all of our subscribers, so that way it's more of a community. So, all you have to do that is send that screenshot to me on Twitter. My Twitter is linked in the description. It's pretty simple. And if you don't have a Twitter, then just make one. It's really easy. So, how does this realm work? Well, as you can see, there's this giant river that cuts across right here. And what's going on right here? Well, there's a giant wall underneath the river because this first area was originally loaded in the PlayStation 4 edition small world size, and then it grew to medium size, and then it grew to large size, and then it became infinite when it switched over to Bedrock. So there's 3 main zones, and then there's the 4th zone that goes on forever. And this is just to help distinguish which area that you're in. So obviously zone number 1 is mostly destroyed, but I mean, it's still together. But I would say if you want to survive, probably get out of zone 1, and especially the spawn area. And just so you know, normally the spawn area does not look like this. Normally it's all blown up to oblivion, and this is a temporary thing where it's actually looking nice, and you could probably get some good trades out of this village that showed up here. So definitely take advantage of it while you can, but my advice is to get out as fast as possible. So that is Minecraft Hell. Oh, also, I should say the rules as well. So, what are the rules? Well, the rules are you simply just have to allow this world to be playable. Meaning, am I allowed to hack? Am I allowed to destroy stuff? Am I allowed to grief stuff? Am I allowed to destroy other people's builds? Yes, in this world, pretty much anything goes. You just have to allow people to play. Meaning that you simply just can't break the world. What is world breaking? Well, something that would inhibit other players from playing the game. You have to at least let people play the realm. So one of those is no spawn killing. Pretty straightforward. But if you want to kill people outside of spawn, I'm totally okay with that. No problem there. I'm not going to stop you. So that's it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So just no spawn killing, no lava here. Where, and when I say at spawn, this is spawn right here. This obsidian platform, that is spawn. And you have some directions, so that way, let's say if everything explodes, you have some obsidian pathways that will carry you out of spawn to safety. And if that is inhibited, then I consider this world broken, because otherwise, without these obsidian pathways to get you guys to safety, then you'll just be spawning in this complete hellhole, and that's that. Well, why is it all, is there another reason why it's called Minecraft Hell? There is another reason why it's called Minecraft Hell. Because this realm is a personality test. We want to know which members in our community are truly awesome people that want to build and help out the community and help grow here. It's as simple as that. So, how do we determine that? Well, everyone starts off in Minecraft Hell. If you are someone that's really nice to people and you are active in the community, you pay attention to the live streams, you comment and chat, and you play a lot, and you're clearly not hacking and don't hack at all, then clearly you're someone that is trustworthy and you will be invited to another realm. Wait, you have multiple realms? Yes, we actually have multiple realms for multiple people based off of your personality. And so, but everybody starts here. So the nicer you are, the more realms that you get invited to. Pretty cool? I think it's pretty cool. So, well, Bryce, how do I know if I get invited? Well, we will let you know when you can get invited. So, long story short, we have people that are here to watch over your behavior and to make sure that you're playing nice. And if you play nice and you are respectful of others and you hang out, then you will be invited to other realms. It's as simple as that. So that way, if you want to get out of Minecraft Hell, you can. Well, what about the people that just want to hack and destroy stuff and ruin people's day? Well, you are allowed to do that here. If you do that in here, you will still be invited here, but you won't be invited to anything else. So that's the trade-off. If you're fine with that and you just want to explode stuff and put withers everywhere, we're fine with that in this realm. That realm makes it totally fine. Well, Bryce, I want to be invited to nicer realms where I can build stuff and I don't have to worry about my stuff being destroyed and I don't want to worry about hackers. Okay, well, if you are so invited to the next realm, then I'll show you guys that now. So, we will message you on Twitter when we feel like you are ready to upgrade to the next realm. The first realm is Minecraft Hell, and then the next realm is called the Wrecked Realm. What is the Wrecked Realm? Well, the Wrecked Realm is actually the same seed as Minecraft Hell, but there's a one big distinct difference is that there are no hackers allowed in this realm. Absolutely no hacking is allowed, but am I allowed to grief? Am I allowed to kill people? Yes, essentially, this is an anarchy server where anything goes. Anything goes. Hey, Dark, how's it going? But yes, this is an anarchy server where anything goes. So also, there is still no natural regeneration here. This is still a very, very, very hard realm, but simply just having no hackers means that everything is legit. A big bonus of this realm is that it is true survival. So this realm actually has trophies enabled. So, or achievements, whatever works for you. So I would say your best bet is to get away as far as possible. Whereas the first realm, you still want to play in survival to get access to a survival world. This is a true survival world. I'm really far away. I have my coordinates hidden, so you guys don't know where it is. But that is my challenge to you, is to survive in this realm and create a community. Am I allowed to grief people and be mean? Yes. Yes, you can. However, if you are going to grief people and be mean, then you won't be invited to the next realm. So the idea is that whatever behavior that you have reflects on where you'll be invited to for the next realm. So Wrecked also has no natural regeneration. It's set to hard mode. It's literally the same world as Minecraft Hell. It's just that there are no hackers. Is that pretty simple? I think that that is pretty simple. So, but this is where I live. I like it. I would say if you could find a mushroom island, which again, Minecraft's infinite, so you can find a mushroom island somewhere. But if you could find a mushroom island, take it over because no monsters show up here. And so that is a big advantage. So, but let's move on. So what if I have perfect behavior here, I'm really nice, and I've been on the stream for a long time? Well then, you could be invited to our most coveted realm, which was known as Poor Realm. Why is it called Poor Realm? Well, it was actually decided on a live stream where when I was creating this realm, I was asking people, the very first comment decides the name of this realm, and somebody just said the word poor. And I'm like, all right, sounds good. You guys like that? And they're like, yep, it's poor realm. Hi, Aiden. Yes. So this is poor realm. So poor realm is a realm where people like to build stuff. There is no hacking allowed here. And I love this. I love this area. So what is going on here? So there is a nice house right here. And so many cool builds. Someone is building a roller coaster right now. I absolutely love this realm. And this is a lot of people's favorite realm. I know someone is clearing this area to build something really cool. And closer to spawn, there is a giant village. So, what's so special about this realm? Well, this realm was also converted from the PlayStation 4 edition, and the reason why we chose to do that is because those versions of the realms have small biomes, which means that you can find a lot more rare structures on our realms than any other realm. As you can see by my map, there's so many different biomes that are so close together. We were just in a desert before and a snowy plains biome. Right now, I think we're just in a regular plains, and then there is a spruce woods over there, and then there's a village right here, and there's even some jungle very close by too, and that's why we have this. So there's so many different biomes that happen because of the design of these realms. This village used to be a village that was from the earliest edition of PlayStation 4. What we did with this particular realm was we started with patch 0 of Minecraft PlayStation 4 edition, and then we updated it as we grew. So these gravel paths are actually from the original village, and boy, has this village changed a lot. But that's how it works. Just like Minecraft Wrecked and Minecraft Hell, this world has grown and expanded. So you'll see Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3, and then Zone 4 is, of course, infinite. But all of Zone 1 is patch 0. So it's essentially from Minecraft like 10 years ago, from 2013. So close to 10 years ago of what Minecraft used to be like. So there's absolutely no granite or andesite or diorite over here. It's really interesting. But then as you go to Zone 2 and Zone 3, those are the latest update of Minecraft PlayStation 4 edition. And then beyond that is Bedrock. And then of course that changes as people explore and new updates come out as well. So that is the Poor Realm. Very cool. Absolutely love it. But this realm is very exclusive. So what are the rules here? There's actually quite a lot of rules here, which is why people have to be very vigilant. Vigilant? Something like that. Whatever the word is. People have to be very aware of our community in order to be invited to this realm. So, what are the rules here? Unless agreed upon otherwise, everyone has to sleep. So that way, if somebody has a cool village or any other thing like that, then they have to sleep on time. So that way we can reduce the amount of monsters that spawn. This world is set to normal difficulty. There is natural regeneration. It's essentially a normal world, but I think that the structure is cool because there is small biomes. Oh yeah, and this is still from the original village. That's so funny. So you have to sleep. Absolutely no attacking each other, no hitting other players, no killing other players. This is a realm where everyone is extremely well behaved. Well, what if somebody does misbehave? What happens to them? Well, then they would get moved down a level of realm, and then they have to earn their spot back up. So, if somebody were to misbehave in this realm, they would be uninvited from this realm. They would have to play in Wrecked and then earn their position back to get to this realm again. So we're never going to ban anybody forever, but that's essentially how that works. So, okay. So that's poor. That's pretty cool. Well, is there anything higher than this? What can happen? Well, of course, if you've been on poor for a long time and we really trust you, Then your next promotion would be moderator. Of course, you can become moderator of this world, Wrecked, but most importantly, you could become a moderator of Minecraft Hell. What happens there? So in Minecraft Hell, moderators are also known as angels. So in Minecraft Hell, what they do is they'll be invisible and they fly around in Minecraft Hell to see what other people's behavior is like. And if they see that you are a nice person that definitely deserves to be invited to another realm, then you shall be invited. And so that's how it works. So people will fly around teleporting and you won't see them. They won't bother you. Their mission is only to observe you and to see if you are worthy to be invited to other realms. So it's a pretty cool system that we have going on here. Well, is there anything above Minecraft Angel? Is there anything above that? Yes, there is. Well, what if I have really cool building skills? Like the people that built that giant pig or the giant chicken. What if I have really cool building skills and we trust you a whole bunch? Well then, the highest thing that you can be invited to is my personal survival world. In my personal survival world, this is a world where we don't really build, it's not an SMP. It is simply entirely all about building really cool structures. So this is one, for example. It is a giant PewDiePie brofist. And that took a long time to build. And that's probably going to be one of the smallest builds that we will ever have. So this is the actual size of it. Wait, Bryce, is this a super flat world? No, this is actually not a super flat world. This is a regular survival world that has been flattened, and we are still currently working on it. So this is one of the builds. This was the very first one, and I'm currently working on a giant Invader Zim house. And so if you're really great at building in survival, there's pure survival, absolutely no creative whatsoever. Trophies are enabled, of course. So if you're really great at building and you have achieved all the other levels, then how do you get invited to this realm? This world, I should say. How do you get invited to here? Well, how this works is you have to build whatever you want to build in this world in your own survival world to prove that you have the patience to do it yourself. Because if you could do it yourself, then you could do it here. So, and if you want to build it even bigger here, then that's fine. I would say, like, if I were to make this half of the height in my own world and then say, well, I'm going to make it twice as big in this world, then that's fine. But if it's too small, then, you know, it'd be like, well, I don't know if you get that much resources in order to build it on its full scale. But essentially, prove that you have the building skills to do it and that you are trustworthy enough to do it. And then you'll be invited to this survival world. There's a very small list of people that get invited to this world. So you normally see me here, but I would love to have other people here that are building some really cool things. So that's how you get invited to all the different worlds. And the more that you are active in this channel and my main channel as well, then you'll get invited to other things. Because I don't just play Minecraft, I play a bunch of different games. This Minecraft channel is actually my secondary channel. I also have a main channel called Bryce Barnett that you can find not only in the description, but you can see all my different channels are linked on this channel's homepage. So you go to this channel's homepage, scroll to the bottom, and you guys will see all of my channels are linked right down there. So you can find your way to any live stream that you want to go to. And the more active you are in the community, the more likely you are to get invited to higher realms. And we only invite people, as you know, that are not sus. And if you ask to be invited, then it's a little sussy. So you won't be invited if you ask. So it's all about your behavior, and then we will invite you to other realms. And that's how it works. And this has been a fun time. So hope that introduces you guys to how all of this works. So if you want to know how it typically ends, is in the top right corner of a video, you'll see the next live stream that happens, and then the top left corner, you'll see the previous live stream that just happened. But that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys on our realms soon. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you very much, and until next time, later days.